Hey folks, I hope you all had a great Christmas and I hope you're all feeling relaxed and rested after a few days with family and friends. I'm certainly feeling a lot better than I did. I was feeling really under the weather before Christmas, but I'm feeling a lot better now, getting ready to really tear into 2022. But I want to take some time out today just to talk a little bit about Polygon, because I have had so many questions about this recently, and I was actually quizzed by my brother-in-law about it on Christmas Day of all days. So I thought, yeah, I better address this. So as you all know, Polygon is Ethereum's leading layer 2 scaling solution, and it's much in demand at the moment because we all know that using the Ethereum network right now is, it can be pretty slow, and crucially, it can be very, very expensive. So Polygon's time is very much now, and we've seen that reflected in the price of the MATIC token, which has been climbing nicely in the last few weeks. So the question obviously is, what happens when Ethereum 2.0 is rolled out? What happens to Polygon and indeed other layer 2 scaling solutions like Optimism and Arbitrum? Will they just become obsolete? And it's a really good question because a lot of people are putting an awful lot of faith in Ethereum 2.0. It's going to be massive, not just for Ethereum, but for cryptocurrency as a whole. And it is going to, we hope, make the Ethereum network a lot easier and a lot cheaper to use. But it's worth pointing out, well, first, let's look at a couple of statistics. So at the moment, the average transaction time on Polygon is 2.3 seconds, whereas over on Ethereum, it's around 15 seconds. So there's a noticeable difference there. But it's in gas fees that things get really interesting. The average gas fee on Polygon is 0.001 MATIC, which is fractions of a cent. Whereas, I don't need to tell you what gas fees are like over on Ethereum at the moment. People are paying absolutely insane amounts of money to have their transactions go through on the network. And to be honest, it is completely unsustainable. But I just want to sound a word of caution about ETH 2.0, because a lot of people are getting the impression that it is the Holy Grail, the promised land. And once the network has transitioned from proof of work to proof of stake, then we will be in the sunlit uplands of instant finality, microscopic gas fees, and everything will be just wonderful. Well, I don't want to pour cold water on it too much, but that may not be the case. There are still going to be scalability issues with Ethereum. And look, let's face it, these problems have only come about because Ethereum is so popular. I'm long-term bullish on Ethereum. It's an amazing project, and it's going to be at the center of the cryptocurrency world for a long, long time to come. But these problems are not just going to melt away with the rollout of ETH 2.0. So I think it's definitely something to bear in mind. Now, Polygon hasn't been standing still in the meantime. There is so much development going on with the project, and its services are still going to be required when Ethereum transitions. So I'm also, as well as being long-term bullish on Ethereum, I'm also long-term bullish on Polygon. And that was one of the reasons why I added MATIC to my portfolio earlier in this year. Now, I had held out on buying MATIC for a couple of reasons. One of them was that I thought other scaling solutions like Optimism may have the edge. And I had this same question in my mind as well about whether Polygon would be relevant in the post-ETH 2.0 era. Well, the short answer is yes, I think Polygon has a lot still to offer, even when Ethereum becomes a proof-of-stake network. So that's my 2 cents on Polygon, folks. I've done a whole load of material about it elsewhere. I've got a recent review over on YouTube for you to check out if you want to know more about the project. And rest assured, I will keep you updated as things develop.